you look at the international projections, and during the annual meetings of the World Bank and the EBRD recently, Egypt is singled out as a country that has 2% 20 and close to 5% projected in 2021. And this comes on the of diversification which took place, infrastructure projects which are extremely important, as well as telecommunications. More importantly is that when you take a look, for instance, at electricity, there is a strategy to move towards more renewable energy mix before 2035. And we've seen that come into effect through very important private-public partnerships, such as the Bin Ban project in Aswan. You see that there are now transmission grids between Egypt and the Euro and Africa sort of situation. So these are opportunities. When you take another sector, such as petroleum, Egypt went from a shortage to now being able to export. And we also have Euromed gas forum, which is extremely important, and we export LNG. When you take a look at transportation for connectivity, you find that there is a wealth of new projects that are taking place to ensure that there are kilometers of roads which are able to connect between the new cities, being able to also ease what private sector engagement would require. All of this adds to what maybe Bruce was talking about, and there's this theme which we saw during the pandemic, which is stakeholder capitalism, right? That all of us, whether it's the government, the private sector, citizens, civil society, nobody can do it by themselves. So in our case, with the huge employment that is required, the need of the private sector is very, very important. And so through the different sectors within the economy, you're trying to show that the private sector is needed, is there. You listen to what is required. For instance, when it comes to environment today, in all the projects that are going to take place, investment projects, there has to be a criteria related to the environment. When we take a look at entrepreneurship and digitalization and so forth, you find that given population size, how do you capitalize on tech-savvy population through different investments in the entrepreneurial ecosystem? So there are several opportunities that together with the different stakeholders you're trying to push forward, and all of that capitalizes on the fourth industrial revolution, on the also environmental stewardship that everyone is talking about, and no government can actually put a blind eye to this. If you want to stay in the game, you have to bring this to the table and actually show it in your offering, whether it is to the local private sector or to the foreigners.